ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
2 vegetation fires breaking out in San Diego County, 1 in Paula Mesa. It has burned at least 350 acres. It is 0% contained tonight. The second sparked in a Mira Mesa Canyon near homes. Good evening. I'm Steve Atkinson.
And I'm Lindsay Pena. We have team coverage tonight. We begin with ABC 10 News reporter Anthony Purra in Paula Mesa with the fight to contain those flames.
Firefighters have made significant progress against the Mesa fire. The biggest factor here has been the terrain. Firefighters utilizing both air and ground crews to battle the blaze. Air support played a critical role in gaining the upper hand over the Mesa fire.
We threw as many resources as we could at it.
The fire reported just after 2 p.m. Sky 10 flew over the area, flames and heavy smoke seen from the air. By early evening, pink streaks from fire retardant covered the jagged hillside. Ground crews worked the rough, rocky terrain along with aircraft to put out any flare-ups. Firefighters say 1 home was threatened and evacuation warnings were issued to more than a dozen others in the area.
Came off of a pretty long heat wave with extended elevated temperatures. We just don't want folks to get complacent thinking that a little moisture and a cooler temperature takes away the fire risk.
In Mira Mesa, a brush fire sparked in a canyon also around 2 p.m., burning only about 100 feet from townhomes along Black Mountain Road.
Thinking about, are we going to have to evacuate? That was the main thing, is safety, making sure that we were going to get out of here in time.
The fire also threatened homes on top of the canyon, forcing firefighters to work the fire from 2 fronts. Firefighters were able to knock it out after about an hour. It burned about 3 acres. No evacuations were ordered and no structures were damaged. The cause of both fires are under investigation. Anthony Purra, ABC 10 News.
Evacuation orders for the Mira Mesa fire, they have been lifted. Firefighters will remain in the area and work throughout the night. Yes, meteorologist Leah Passetti continues our team coverage tonight. She is tracking our summer weather out there. Leah, the day started out kind of wet this morning, though.
Right. Yeah. This morning, it didn't quite feel like summer. If you woke up to those gloomy conditions, we had some tropical moisture tapping into San Diego County. It did bring us some light rain to the area. Really not too much, though. But this is more than what we're used to seeing in a normal June. Across the board, really, we're talking hundredths of an inch in most places. San Diego also got 1/100th of an inch, which did tie the record for a rain set on this day. Winds have started to calm down now a little bit. We did see breezy conditions. Thankfully, it didn't get too bad. So for those fires, the fight was not terrible. However, they do look to pick up as we head into tomorrow. So we can see by tomorrow afternoon, gusty winds for our mountains and our deserts, breezy conditions really across the whole county. So today, conditions really were not too bad in the grand scheme of fire risk. Humidity wasn't too bad. Winds were not too bad. But they are going to get bad this week. So it puts it into perspective. If this can all happen today, then we have to be careful in these upcoming days because warmer temperatures, gusty winds are on the way. That does mean an increased risk for fire is coming in the next few days. I'll break that down coming up.
Look forward to that, Leah. Thank you. All right, new at 11, the effort to recall Governor Gavin Newsom is now moving forward. Today, the Secretary of State announced only 43 people chose to withdraw their signatures from the recall petition. That left a certified total of more than 1.7 million verified signatures. California law allows a 30-day period for voters to request to remove their signatures. Well, next, the state's finance department will estimate the cost of that recall and must submit it for review. The CDC says that several hundred cases of a rare heart condition are likely linked to COVID vaccines, particularly in young people. But health experts say there is no reason to panic. Our ABC 10 News anchor Derek Stahl is going in depth to explain why doctors are urging all parents to vaccinate their children.
The FDA plans to add a new warning label to the COVID vaccines, cautioning people to watch out for signs of a rare heart problem called myocarditis, particularly in teens and adults under 30.
Myocarditis is inflammation of the heart muscle, and the best way to think about it is that your heart actually has several layers, and myocarditis means that there's inflammation of the middle layer.
Dr. Abby Olalade says the warning may sound scary, but you need to keep this in mind.
The majority of cases are actually mild, and most people get better. And even when they need treatment, they are very responsive to the treatment.
She and the nation's top health officials agree the vaccines pose a much smaller risk than COVID itself. the virus can also trigger this same type of heart issue with even more severe effects.
I'm heartbroken. I'm in a million pieces right now.
In September, a 29-year-old San Diegan named Cassie Martinez died from myocarditis caused by a COVID infection. There have been no confirmed deaths from myocarditis after vaccination. As of mid-June, more than 300 million COVID shots have been administered, and the CDC announced Wednesday it's investigating 1,226 preliminary reports of this heart inflammation.
Most of these reports are occurring in individuals in their late teens and early 20s.
The CDC's latest data shows most cases have been in boys and young men aged 12 to 24, but it's still exceedingly rare. In that group, there have been about 50 to 60 reports of heart inflammation out of every million doses. People typically start feeling symptoms about 3 to 4 days after the second dose.
Chest pain and the sensation of the heart beating very fast or palpitations, shortness of breath, fever in some cases, and fatigue. Any of those, if they're happening, you definitely want to seek urgent medical attention immediately.
The CDC examined hundreds of cases in detail and found 91% of the young people were treated in the hospital and released. Only 9 people remain hospitalized. The long-term effects, though, are still unknown, particularly for young athletes.
Exercise actually makes it worse. And that could be because there's a predisposition to get in an abnormal heart rhythm, arrhythmia, which essentially worsens the underlying process.
If a kid develops myocarditis, the American College of Cardiology recommends keeping them out of sports and vigorous exercise for 3 to 6 months. Derek Stahl, ABC 10 News.
Other vaccines have been linked to myocarditis, including smallpox and the tetanus shot. Doctors are not sure why it's more prevalent in boys than in girls, but the virus is continuing to circulate. They say it is important for every child to be vaccinated.
A big question on people's minds is whether a booster shot will be necessary after a COVID vaccination. The CDC's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices held a meeting to discuss it, and we're taking an in-depth look at what that process might look like. Today, top health officials said there was not enough evidence at this time to recommend a booster dose. They said it should be considered only if there is a decline in vaccine effectiveness, not just waning antibody response, or if they see a variant that impacts vaccine protection. But they did outline the data needed to make that decision.
We need to not only have information around the risks of COVID complications and risk of exposure, but also the risk of waning immunity and risk of COVID variants.
Health experts also said only certain high-risk or vulnerable groups may need a booster shot. They're closely monitoring residents of long-term care facilities, people 65 and older, healthcare workers, and those who have a weakened immune system. Recently, County Supervisor Chairman Nathan Fletcher said if there is a booster shot, it would likely be in San Diego in the fall and be administered similarly to a flu shot.
You know, we're going to continue to encourage people, once flu season, get your flu shot. If there's a COVID booster that strengthens, maybe there's a new strain, some new protection, you know, please get that.
Later this summer, the CDC will receive more data on booster shot safety and ongoing trials.
We are hearing tonight from the man who brought those tortillas thrown at last weekend's high school basketball game. The fallout from that has already cost the Coronado High coach his job. Our ABC 10's reporter Mimi Alcala tells us the man claims those tortillas were supposed to be used for celebration, not thrown at the other team.
What the heck? Freaking tortillas?
For the first time, we're learning more about the man who brought the tortillas to a Coronado High versus Orange Glen High basketball championship game Saturday night. Those tortillas were later thrown at the mostly Latino Orange Glen team, sparking outrage. Luke Cerna declined to do a formal interview, but responded to questions through text messages. Cerna tells me he graduated from Coronado High in 1999 and went to UC Santa Barbara, where tortilla tossing is a tradition. He brought the tortillas to the game and tells me, "Yes, I handed out the tortillas myself before the game. I indicated that they were strictly for use if the team won. I never said anything about flinging them at the other team to either the bench players or the cheerleaders." The Coronado Unified School District Board voted 5-0 to fire Coronado's head basketball coach J.D. LaPerry Tuesday after that heated incident. In a lengthier Q&A session with the Coronado Times, Cerna, who says he's half Mexican, added that LaPerry knew he brought the tortillas and that the two knew each other in Santa Barbara, adding, He knew as well as me that its intent was to be celebratory. However, LePerry wrote on Twitter the night of the incident, saying, "Unfortunately, a community member brought tortillas and distributed them, which was unacceptable and racist in nature. I do not condone this behavior. Still, Cerna tells me he believes Coach LePerry was unfairly fired, and my concern right now is with Coronado's administration and school board, who colluded together to make JD the scapegoat, so they wouldn't have to truly investigate and learn about what really happened at the end of this game. JD deserves to have his coaching job back."
Mimi Alcala, ABC 10 News.